When my wife and I finally found the perfect cabin on the lake, we thought we had struck gold. Out. It was peaceful, quiet, and most importantly, not part of any homeowners association. I had no intention of paying monthly fees to have someone tell me what color I could paint my front door. The land was mine, and I intended to keep it that way. But apparently not everyone got the memo. Enter Karen, the self-proclaimed queen of the neighboring lakefront HOA. The very day we unloaded our moving truck, she marched across the property line with a clipboard in one hand and a scowl on her face. She introduced herself as the HOA president and informed me, in no uncertain terms, that I was expected to register my property with her association. I told her plainly, "Ma'am, this property's not under your HOA and I won't be signing anything that didn't sit well." She insisted the HOA had jurisdiction over the entire lake, even though my deed clearly said otherwise. When I refused again, her face turned red. "If you won't comply, I'll call the cops," she snapped. I shrugged. "Go right ahead." 20 minutes later, 2 officers pulled up. Karen practically ran to them, pointing at me like I was a criminal. "He's refusing to follow HOA law," she cried. The officers exchanged confused looks, because of course, HOA law isn't a thing. They turned to me and asked for my side of the story. Calmly, I pulled out my badge. See, I wasn't just a homeowner, I was a state investigator. The moment Karen saw that badge, her jaw dropped. She stammered, Wait, you're law enforcement?" I nodded. "Yes, ma'am. And what you're trying to do here, that's harassment. You've wasted police resources for your personal vendetta. That's not a good look." The officers nodded in agreement, telling Karen she had no authority over my land. They warned her that filing false complaints could result in fines or worse. Karen went pale as a sheet. She muttered something about a misunderstanding and scurried back across the property line. Since then, she hasn't stepped foot on my land again. My wife and I enjoy our mornings on the porch with coffee, the lake shimmering in peace, free from HOA nonsense. Every time I see Karen walking her dog, she avoids eye contact like her life depends on it. Sometimes, standing your ground and showing the right credentials shuts down entitlement faster than anything else. *4. More interesting and heart-touching stories? Hit the subscribe button now.